happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
You gonna watch that shit?
What, Fast?
Yeah.
I ain't watched the last one. I don't think I
don't
did.
think I seen the last 3. I think the last one I seen was 7.
Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in that.
One of these niggas gotta die, man. Like, for real. We in the era of real ass TV. Game of Thrones, BMF, Power. Niggas, how the fuck is these non-superhero ass niggas still alive? Running around here battling the biggest fucking monarchs and empires of the underworld.
What I was going to get at was, I think we have to consider Don Toretto as a superhero now with superpowers.
He been a superhero since like movie 5, bro. The shit this nigga does in the car is fucking unbelievable, bro. Like,
yeah, I as I'm watching, I just like, you have to take him out of human flesh and understand that Vin Diesel, aka Dom Toretto, is a superhero.
Those movies, bro. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it because he always make himself seem like that nigga. Like, even the way he talking, like his stance, he'll do the slow head turn. We're a family. You don't even talk. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You don't even talk like that, bro.
Yeah, he wins every fight. Nobody can be like John. What's it? John Statement. What's his name?
John Cena.
Nah, well, John Cena was in the last one. What's the other guy?
He gonna be in the 10.
He was in the last one too.
Oh, he was. Oh,
yeah. He was the bad guy last year. He's Dom Toretto's brother.
Right.
And that's the guy he fought last year. I guess he got the best of John Cena. So now John Cena is going to be in 10, helping Dom, kind of like how The Rock was in 6.
They basically just got a replacement for The Rock.
It's basically it. They got a replacement for The Rock.
Oh, you too big to be in my movies, nigga? I'm going to go get the nigga coming up under you. Mm-hmm. Pause.
Yeah, so it's basically like, it's not even really about the cars anymore, even though... It's like a regular action flick now.
It's like a regular drama action movie.
What action flick does not have a car chase? So you can't say that the fast movies are about cars because they have car chases in them and they're using cars to avoid physical contact. That just seems like it's like a Bad Boy movie to me.
Right, yeah.
Sounds like Bad Boy 1, 2, 3, and 4.
There was a couple of car chases in Bad Boys.
Is that a Fast Furious movie?
No, it's Fast and Furious a Bad Boys movie.
Oh, it's Fast and Furious a Bad Boy movie. Now we talking.
I'm gonna go with that. Fast and Furious. I think. Damn, I was about to say. I think Bad Boys got a little bit of a hold on the culture. Fast and Furious ain't got shit on the culture, bro. Ain't nobody hanging their hats on watching fucking Fast and Furious number 10, bro. Like,
yeah, but I think they're still doing numbers. I don't think they're doing the numbers that they were doing before because Fast and the Furious, bro, that's a billion. It's a Marvel movie. Like their numbers are Marvel movie like.
I get it, but it's corny now. The difference between Fast and Furious and Marvel is each Marvel movie was a different movie. Different characters, different plots, different reasons why this was happening. Fast and Furious since movie 3 has been the same shit.
No, I get
7
you.
movies are the same shit.
There hasn't been.
Oh, there's a villain. We want to hire your badass team of car thieves to go apprehend the biggest criminal in North China. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
yeah, I don't think we've seen
need my own team. I'm tired of this nigga. I do not want to see that shit no more, bro. Tired of this shit.
I don't think we've seen a franchise where it's a repetitive action flick for 10 movies. Now, I get it. Granted that the first few Fast and the Furious were different. There was one where Dom Toretto wasn't in them. 1 or 2.
That was part 2.
2. Was
Tyrese and Paul Walker.
And then you had Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, with Bow Wow.
Bow Wow and Ludacris was in the one with Tyrese as well. Yeah. But then you got out of 10, which 10 is about to drop this May. You got 10 films with 8 of them with Dom Toretto as the lead man. So let's go 8 films where this one superhero guy takes his car and jumps from building to building. I mean, you pick your poison. What are you more amazed at? That this guy can do this in a set of Timbs or do this in his vehicle? I mean, I've seen this guy drive down a building that's breaking down as well, land safe. Like, Dom's not going to make it.
Let me tell you this is the moment where I knew I was done with this nigga and his franchise, bro. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the first one with the Rock in it, maybe 5. Okay. And it was a helicopter shooting at these niggas, right? It's a helicopter in the sky shooting at them on the ground. They scrambling, trying to get away, whatever. He had a bag of explosives on him.
I think it was six.
This nigga drives up a broken, beat up car garage. Drives up the ramp. The car goes sideways. He hooks the bag of explosives onto the tail of the helicopter. Car continues to spin, lands on his wheels. He speeds off, and the helicopter explodes. I said, bro, I almost turned this shit off right there. Ain't even finished the movie.
It was only like 2 minutes left. You was done with it.
I was like, get the fuck out. Man, I swear to God, bro, Batman ain't do no shit like that.
Never. And he's got everything in his utility
ain't
belt.
do no shit like this. Nigga is Batman without the suit, bro. And a fucking car. Like, on God. Like, no. Tired of that nigga.
Absolutely. Hey, if y'all want to go check out the new Fast and Furious flick coming out this year, May 2023, let us know how it is. I'll definitely wait for the bootleg. But then again, I might not, because like I said, I still don't think I actually watched the last one in its entirety.
This is a year of sequels and quadruples, man. We got Fast and Furious 10, we got Creed 3, and John Wick 4.
John Wick is
I'm
approaching.
Fucking with John Wick.
Yeah, but he's approaching like
he's posting that status. Was
he's
like
approaching that like, all right, John.
Yeah,
enough's enough. Creed 3,
but
3 isn't that bad.
It's the same shit, bro. Creed ain't nothing but Rocky extended, and we know what Rocky is all about. You gonna get your ass whooped, or you gonna face some adversity, and you gonna go back to the gym, and then you gonna fight the nigga that beat you up earlier in the movie, and now you gonna kick ass.
That's a fact. But just like the Rocky film, when you get to Creed 3. It's kind of like you're in that apex part of your life where you got the belts, you got the money. Because that's what I'm thinking I'm seeing in Creed 3. Where it could be like Rocky 3, where it's just like, yo,
he's fighting Tommy.
I got no, it's not Tommy. Rocky 3 was
No, I'm not saying Rocky 3 was where he was fighting Tommy, but Creed 3 and how they're shooting it, the nigga Jonathan Majors is the Creed version of Tommy in the Rocky movie.
I thought he was supposed to be the knockoff version of
Clubber Lang. I forgot about Clubber Lang. Let me tell you something. If this nigga's supposed to be Clubber Lang, yo, Michael B. Jordan ain't gonna make it, bro. He about to get mopped.
Now, of course, he's not going to have the name Clubber Lang, but right. I'm thinking if
he's supposed to be Mr. T, that was fighting Rocky back in the day. Ain't no saving this nigga, bro. Lights out, nigga.
That's the thing. We would go over Rocky 3 and Clubber Lang because we go straight to the Russian and Apollo. Like Apollo whooped his ass to Russian, but we don't put enough respect on Clubber Lang's name.
Hey, bro. A Clubber who? No, I'm good. Matter of fact, I'm about to retire, bro. Do me a favor, hand me that ashtray over there.
Where's it? Where's it? Hold on. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at it as. Like Adonis, that's his name, right? Adonis Creed.
Yeah.
Is at a point in his life where he's good. He's got multiple children now, probably. A lot of money, all the belts. Yeah. And here this guy come fresh out the slammer with nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. He hits hard as hell. And, of course, Creed is going to win, which, personally, if you ask me, I think Rocky lost all his fights, but that's just not how it goes. Because think about when he did fight Tommy. Tommy whipped his ass. Rocky gets up and goes, hey, I didn't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell.
This shit over. Rock.
I mean, that's the thing, bro. When you fighting retarded motherfuckers, the fight keeps going until the bitch really just don't want to fight
Absolutely.
No more.
Apollo Creed whipped his ass twice. Yeah. Clubber Lang whipped his ass twice because Clubber Lang beat him one time and he gave him a rematch. So Clubber Lang whipped his ass twice. Drago, listen, bro, whipped his ass. But of course, when you go 20 rounds with somebody, you get tired. The steroids wear off. Tommy whipped his ass.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure they're not going to have Michael B. Jordan go through the process that they went through with Rocky, bro. We're just fans of the Rocky series, and I personally can't wait for Creed 3 to drop. With that being said, let's get into these intros of the podcast. Brothers, what's going on? It's your boy, Flaw 700, a.k.a. Flaw Claw Van Dam, a.k.a. Flaw Cigar, a.k.a. your boy, Dumb Some Goy.
What's up, man? I ain't really in the mood to give much of a dope intro today. Motherfucker is Fresco. Holla at your boy.
And it's just the Podcast Brothers, episode 203. What's going on? Oh, whoa, let's get into it. How's your mental health? How you doing?
My mental health today fucking sucks. Hey, man, I don't know what the fuck is so serious these days about getting a cell phone, but I've been trying to get a new Verizon cell phone for like a month, and they fucking representatives just can't get it together. The niggas in the store tell you something different from the niggas on the phone. And the niggas in the store can't do what the people on the phone can do. So even if you go into the store, them niggas still gotta call the niggas on the phone, bro. Like, shit is dumb. And then each time they transfer you, it's not like it's a hot transfer or a warm transfer. They just send you right over. They don't.
Oh, so when you get transferred, they go, so what are you here for?
So how can I help you? I just told the last 3 motherfuckers everything. Why the fuck y'all ain't update the nigga and give him my account before you transfer me? Now I gotta explain to this person what I'm calling for just for them to tell me, oh, you're in the wrong department. You're supposed to be talking to What the
So
yo, on the real Verizon can all these man, I'm about to make my own cell phone, bitch. I'm about to go back to writing notes and putting them bitch in glass bottles.
But it's crazy.
Up the river
it's crazy because growing up, you would think that Verizon was like the top echelon of cell phone carriers or whatever. Then you get them and you realize y'all just as ghetto as
what the fuck?
As everybody else.
All them shits is bad, man. I don't know if it's the people or if it's the company, but something got to give, man. Y'all garbage, bro.
It's definitely the people.
And if you work for Verizon, I hope you feel offended. I hope you do.
Work for Verizon,
you hope for Verizon and you hear this, you can kiss my ass, man. Y'all company trash. I know what you're thinking that you're sitting there hearing this. I don't care. I get paid. Well, fuck you and your paycheck because y'all not doing y'all fucking job.
Besides that, everything good?
No, it's not.
All right, keep going.
No, it's not fucking good. I'm mad as hell, man. I was there for like an hour. This is the 3rd attempt I made at trying to do this shit. Only reason why I'm doing is because T-Mobile is anally raping me on my bill every month, and I'm tired of it. I went cold turkey and them niggas just ain't even try to clean it up. Nah, get the fuck out of here. And man, listen, this shit is annoying, man.
Obama phone? Cricket.
I'm about to get a Cricket or a Boost Mobile. Bitch.
Boost Mobile, prepaid, $49.99.
Dead ass.
How much you really trying to save? Who you really trying to talk to?
Man, that's the thing too, man. Nigga get phones just for nobody to hit the phone up. I don't remember the last time a nigga hit me up and asked me how I was doing or if I wanted to go somewhere. I really don't need one.
Well, you know that's not what phones are for no more. Phones are cameras and social media.
Well, you gotta go places in order to use your fucking camera.
Maps, but
you gotta go places in order to use your maps.
I understand that, but telephones, I'm saying they're no longer for individual reaching out to. It's just like,
bro, if you on social media, anybody sending me no invites, hey, it's a party next Friday. Well, ain't no flyers in my inbox.
I get that too. I haven't been to something dope in a while, man. It's been a while.
I haven't been to nothing in a while.
All right, well, nothing and something dope. It's the same thing. I haven't been to nothing.
Not.
Yes,
no, it's not the same thing. You haven't been to nothing dope, which insinuates you still been somewhere.
No, I haven't.
I haven't been anywhere to know if it's dope or not.
Okay, well, maybe I'll reframe it for what I'm saying since you're being so particular. I haven't been anywhere in a while based off a flyer on social media or anybody hitting me up saying, hey,
me being difficult.
Something's going on.
Use your words better. But I haven't been anywhere dope.
As a matter of fact, though, I do have an event coming up next week. My daughter turns 4, so I'll be going to that birthday party and also have one of my best friends share a birthday. My pops share a birthday too. So my daughter, my pops, and one of my best friends share a birthday. So, I got to split time up. I can't make it to the adult party in the afternoon because that's for my daughter, but I will be headed out to wherever they are. So I'm being invited to a birthday party for sure. But other than that, no. Can't remember the last time they said, hey, man, party over here.
Coming?
He coming?
Maybe the Super Bowl might be the closest thing to it, but shit.
That's a fact, Jack. When the last time you just was like, yo, let's go here to a party, some music, some drinks.
Man.
That we didn't throw, or it wasn't like a personal party, birthday party or something.
Man, I don't know, but y'all niggas be having shit going on. When I do hit niggas up, like, yo, you trying to, I got to do such and such. All right, man, you always got to do that shit. You want to at least try to figure out if you can come, or do you just not want to? Tell me no instead of saying,
oh, so you don't believe?
No, I don't. It ain't about me believing it or not. I mean, it's cool. Of course, niggas got shit going on, but for the most part, when I try to hit niggas up like, yo, such and such happening, let's roll, niggas always got the weakest excuses. Oh, I got to go to the store. Like, what? Like,
hey, man, what? Everybody's pushing. I'll be 40 this year. Everybody's pushing that midlife part of their life, man, where...
Bro, 40 ain't old, man.
You're halfway past your lifespan.
You don't know that?
Yeah. All right.
You could be more than past.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You could be more than your day could be tomorrow, nigga. You don't know what half your lifespan is.
On average, though, 70,
Which is more reason for niggas to enjoy themselves.
Oh, I'm saying is the responsibilities pick up. Like, I got to go to the store. I have things to do. It's not, I can't just say, hey, it's Friday. Where's the party at? I might got aching bones. I might got aching joints.
Stop going to the gym every fucking day. Ain't that what's supposed to be?
Not me personally.
Well, nigga, I'm talking to you. Well, I ain't talking no general imagination person.
It definitely ain't the gym because I ain't going to the gym just to sit in the house with a turtleneck on.
I about to say, ain't that what you go to the gym for? To not be aching, nigga? Like, niggas that don't go to the gym should be in pain all the time.
I'm talking about age-wise. We're all getting older to now our responsibilities is increasing. And
you're only as old as you feel, man.
All right, well, I know for a fact that I'm just not trying to do something till 2, 3, 4 in the morning no more.
Oh, no.
Those were the days, though.
I'm not doing that no more. But you can catch a nigga out here till maybe 1, 12:30. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me out here depending on what's going on, but again, like I was into that for a minute where I felt like nobody was open to doing anything, and then when niggas was doing shit, nobody would be like, "Yo, let's roll out. Yo, you trying to roll with us?" Like, nah. So this year, I told myself, I just ain't gonna ask niggas to come. Just if niggas is around when the plot develops, cool. But when the plot develops and I'm making plans, if you happen to catch wave of what's going on and you want to roll, then, you know, so you make that known. But I ain't really extending no invites no more. Y'all niggas be all right.
Well,
niggas don't want to go no way. When you ask niggas just want to be invited just to say no.
Just to say no. So let's get into it, man. Queen Beyonce, man. Tour is coming around. Apparently it's an arm and a leg. But that's not stopping the Beehive from making it do what it do. Now, on social media, I don't know if some of the stuff be really be fake, but I came across something that I found interesting and I wanted to bring to the pod. This is a couple having a discussion about Beyonce tickets. Would you like to hear it go? I'll read it for you. All right. Babe, with 5 crying emoji faces. He replies, yes, babe. I love you. She replies, I love you too. What's going on? He already knows something's up. What's up? What you want? Babe, I'm really trying to go to Bay concert in July and pre-sale tickets is $216. You don't have to get me a V-Day gift for a B-Day gift. I just want to see Beyonce. Please. Come on now. We agreed not to spend any money on entertainment until we save enough for our house. We've been saving for 10 months. Can't do it, babe. Sorry. She says, I'm begging you. She doesn't do concerts often. This is a once in a lifetime thing. This would really make me happy, babe. Please. You told me last year an engagement would really make you happy. I did that. You then said a house would really make you happy. We made a deal to not waste money on stuff like that. Her tickets start at $600 for nosebleeds without taxes and fees. We can't do it.
That's a stat.
Once we get this house, we can have fun. Stay focused, babe. So it's a no. When the tickets go on sale, they won't last long, and she will be sold out in hours. I'm begging you, and you're still saying no? No. Stay on course, babe. We will talk about this later. I love you. Wait, some of that money is mine. Though I know I gave you at least $1,000 towards the house fund, so please give me
big money.
Give me my money, and I'll pay you back later. Are you following me, people? She put $1,000 to the house fund and she wants her money back. He replies, are you serious? Tell me you joking. I'm very serious. When can I pick it up? You're telling me Beyonce is more important than our dream house we've been saving 10 months for. You contributed $710 to the fund and the rest is me. You promised to be responsible. She replies, I want my money. Okay, I'll withdraw today and you can pick it up. The engagement is off. I need a break. What? So you're breaking up with me for asking for my money? Fine. Text me when I can pick it up. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do we really need to have a conversation about this? Like, come on, like.
Are you breaking? How far are you going? Are you breaking off the engagement? Is it over?
Hell yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. I'm not mad at him at all, bro. No, I'm not. I'm not mad at her neither. But you gotta understand, like, if that's what you want to do, all right, cool. This is what I want to do based on what you want to do, bro. You trying to make something happen here, bitch. If I hit you up and said the new Jordans was the LeBron just became the #1 all-time leading scorer, and Nike released a special edition shoe of his to commemorate the moment. They cost $1,000, but we trying to get a house. Let me get that. Oh, you immature. Oh, you ain't a man. You want some sneakers over a house? What kind of man is you? Like, no, fuck out of here. Like, any other woman that got a sensible head on her shoulders would flip the fuck out if that was the request made at what they were trying to accomplish. So no, bitch, I don't give a fuck how often she performed. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You better ask her to pitch in on this fucking house with you, since you love her so goddamn much. I got shit I'm trying to accomplish.
I'll say, whenever you set a goal, there are some things that tend to pique your interest during that journey, because it's not easy, right? You go, I want to save this amount of money. I want to do this and do that. And then all of a sudden, here comes something that you really, really, really are interested in.
Right.
And you typically, and you got to police yourself. Or you got to use your partner. Yeah. Hey, I want these Beyonce tickets. No, babe. Thank you. Thank you for, you're right. Thank you for holding it down, because I don't need it. Like, thank you for saying no. I just really want it. But I will say this, though, right? And I want to say salute to the young man as well, because the one thing that stuck out to me was, well, you said you really wanted to be, you said being engaged would make you happy. I did it. You said we want to get a house would make you happy, and we're doing it. Don't be throwing, oh, this will really make me happy if you do this. Because now you're just moving the goalposts.
Basically. And now every time you want something, you're going to use the line, this will really make me happy, as if I'm just supposed to jump to now because it'll really make you happy. Yeah. How about I don't give a fuck about how happy you are this time? How about that? You can be mad for all I give a fuck.
I will say, though, if this couple really loves each other, I don't know if breaking up with you was the right route for him to go. Because I don't see breakups happening that smooth.
But this the thing though. He was frustrated with her from the jump. So we don't know what kind of track record she built up with this man at this point for those tickets to be his breaking point. You want tickets over trying to get a house right now? I can't do this shit no more, bro.
And let's keep it a buck. His breaking point is his breaking point.
Yeah.
If whatever I name is the breaking point,
for what you feel
I don't
about
care.
it.
Because she said, so you're breaking up with me over tickets?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I am.
Yes, it's that simple.
Even though it's not the tickets, it's the principle behind the fact of what we're trying to accomplish versus you going to tickets. If we had the house already and everything was smooth, I don't give a fuck if you go to the concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely not the concert, but it's the timing, it's the money. And then she goes, I want my money that I contributed. Like, first off, once you put it into the pot, it's our money. That's like me saying,
oh, it's mine. Oh, it's yours now.
It's yours now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I definitely salute my man for standing his ground. I just haven't seen relationships break so smoothly. Like, she wants the Beyonce tickets. I can see her coming back after the concert, though. No. The concert's in July, I think. But you can buy the tickets in February.
She's going to be back before that. She'll be
back.
Buying.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. I got the date and the tickets, the pre-sales confused. So the tickets go on sale February 16th. But the concert is in July.
But then, right, so we still trying to save for the house, right? So when the Beyonce concert come up, you're going to need a new outfit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need this and that, makeup, a hair, and all this shit like that. So now you spending more money.
Fam, the night's going to be long. And that's what made me start the podcast off with this, because we was talking about going out and having a good time. You're not going to a Beyonce party to stand there and be sober. You're going to be drinking, you're going to be eating. What about your other girls? Like, we not even, like, are you going solo, dolo? I mean, the Beehive rolls in the pack. So there's a lot of things that go into play where you can actually take this house fund you guys are starting to work on and just blow it all up. We're talking about thousands of dollars. I seen one ticket. I think this was one ticket. It was like $4,000.
God damn. Let me tell you something. My girl and her homies, they got tickets, right?
They going?
Yeah, they going.
Where is she coming to?
Meadowlands.
How much are the tickets?
She actually. Nah, I ain't gonna say the price because
okay.
I don't put people business out, but my girl going to the one in the Meadowlands and in Philly.
Two? The Beehive is real, ain't it?
Bro, we was in here the night she announced the tickets was, available for purchase, bro. She was in here on the computer and on the phone waiting for the countdown. And she talking to me as it's happening. If I don't get these fucking tickets, oh my God. She in line. She in the waiting line. She like number she had all her homies do it, right? So they on the phone and they coordinate and shit. She like, what number are you on the waiting line? What number are you on the waiting line? She was like, one of her homies was like number 1,000. My girl was like 2,500, and one of their homies was like 45.
So as soon as they made that announcement, thousands of people jumped on the line.
Yeah, that's how them shit sell out so fast.
Beyonce.
So this the thing, right? So the friend that was number 45 in line, she like, all right, bet. They like, oh, buy these tickets at this price, and these seats will be over here. Da, 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 da. So she bought the tickets, but it was 4 homies. She bought 3 tickets. I'm like, oh shit, y'all about to lose a friend, bro. Y'all about to not have a homie that's no more for life.
So somebody got left out.
So it ended up working out though, because it was 4 of them and 4 of them was supposed to go, but my girl just ended up buying the extra ticket and shit.
So why did So it was 4 available.
It's a separate seat though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not in the same area as the
So they only had 3 available at that time.
No. It was 4 available. it was 4 available. It was just an error though. It's just some miscommunication as far as who was going or not. But.
So y'all would have understood if a friendship would have ended over the Beyonce tickets, just like a relationship could have ended. Like, oh, so you bought 3. You left me out. We're no longer friends.
Honestly, bitch, that's what any tickets. I don't give a fuck. We just gonna go see Bow Wow. Why the fuck you ain't get me one? I thought we was all going. What the fuck you leave me out for? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think every ticket calls for the end of friendship.
It's not about the price.
It's not about the price.
It's not about the price. It's just about not being included with what we all agreed on at that point. Like, we all online right now trying to get these shits. Like, you don't buy me one? Or you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Nah,
but then I can see the extra sauce on it though because it's Beyonce.
I don't know.
Oh, bitch, she actually going on tour. And in regards to that conversation with you was reading my man, when she said she don't go on tour often, that's how I know she not a real Beehive fan, bro. Any woman in the Beehive would tell you when Beyonce drop an album, you know she gonna be touring not long or soon after that. Mm-hmm. So you gotta kind of be on the lookout or be prepared. And if your dough ain't right, your dough just ain't right.
I can say that this is just an experience.
Your dough just ain't right.
Right? Because like you get to that age where you missed out on a lot and you say to yourself, whatever's coming, whatever you're into.
Yeah. When it happens again, I'm going.
That's like if the Lakers, right? Let's say whatever Laker team, but they were coming to Brooklyn or to New York.
I'm going to, if they going to the finals, if the Lakers playing the Nets in the Knicks, finals or the Sixers in the finals, I'm going.
Oh, but okay then. And the conversation is, but Fresco, we buying a house. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta flip you gotta flip it.
Hey man.
But this is not gonna happen next year.
Listen. I have to live in this apartment a little longer. Like this, LeBron said this is last year. He made it to the finals. This is Game 7 in Philly. I'm going.
You gotta go.
I'm going.
Fam, you gotta
I'm going,
and you
bro.
can't get no nosebleeds. You gotta get the tickets. Got to be the best tickets possible,
Bro,
fam.
she gonna be mad as shit.
Listen,
and man, I even throw extra sauce on it, bro. It was Kobe's last year.
But she got it. Okay, but that's for you.
For me,
she got to understand that.
That's how bro. Everybody who knows me knows how I feel about Kobe.
Okay, but this gentleman.
Listen though.
Okay.
Kobe's last year, he announced his retirement. The Lakers happened to make it to the finals against the Philadelphia 76ers. Game 7 is an away game for the Lakers at Philly. I am going. I am going. And if I have the money, I'm going to be sitting in the middle of the arena, 100 section. I've been there. Like, I've been there. I know exactly.
But this gentleman has to know his wife or his fiance is a Beyonce fan. You can't just pop up 6 years into the relationship. I like Beyonce.
Now that the analogy was flipped and I just said what I just said, I'm down with Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Breaking up is too lit. It is too extreme. She don't deserve to get dumped. She don't deserve to get dumped.
You gotta look at it from her perspective, fam.
You gotta let her live a little.
Because think about it.
Also, on the flip side, what if I said earlier, what if that's his last straw with her based on whatever resume or rap sheet she built up with him in their relationship? But also, what if she never asked the nigga for nothing before?
Nothing before. The last time Beyonce went on tour, she could not go. She missed
had
it.
to work.
She everyone.
Had the kids. Couldn't find a babysitter.
Now she up.
I
got bread.
Hey, I know we put a little.
away,
but we can use a.
But we can use a little of that. Beyonce might not. That's a fact. She might not tour. She might not drop another album.
That's just like Kobe retiring. He not playing again. Beyonce might not tour again. Bro, you got to live those moments.
I can see you missing the first tours of Beyonce because these is there'll be more.
Right.
But now you get to that point. Social media is involved. It's like a pair of Jordans dropping. It's like
you win. You one of the people.
It's like you're one of the people that's in there.
Because everybody ain't gonna get the. Because
everybody gonna get.
You gonna have the pictures.
Fan.
You gonna have the whole night. It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's an experience, bro. What you think I'm gonna have on Game 7, Kobe? Nigga. What bitch? I'm taking pictures. Bitches going to fuck down.
Speaking of the Lakers, man, let's talk about it, man.
Hey, man.
History was made. LeBron James is now the all-time
NBA leading scorer. Bro, that's fucking amazing, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Just like that 3-point record, how Curry gonna shatter that, LeBron about to shatter this, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. I never thought I would see that shit.
I stayed up late to watch it, paid for it the next day, but I had to watch greatness. The way, because they were painting it as, it would have made more sense, right? To me, but I had to think about it because it's Super Bowl weekend. We'll talk about the Super Bowl in a bit, but it's Super Bowl weekend. The closer you get to the actual Super Bowl, people tend not to care about basketball regardless of what you do, right? All the media goes to football. So, but in my head, I'm thinking, nah, he should break that at home Thursday against Milwaukee, double entendre, former Kareem Abdul-Jabbar team. He retired as a Laker. Doing it in front of Giannis, it's just so people, because you know how when you do something great, people always want to pan off to the other person, see what they doing,
right?
And see if he hating or see congratulating,
like they was doing
passing,
like they was doing Kareem that whole night.
Yeah. Every time he scored,
zoom in on him.
Yo, they said they had this one meme where the crowd was chanting MVP. They said Kareem was like, "Hey, what's that shit in your knee?" ACL. Like, get hurt. Go down, motherfucker.
Hey, asshole, man.
So yeah, he passes it. I was confused a bit because I know he needed a certain amount of points to pass it. I thought this basket tied it, but it actually broke it. But you being a Laker fan, and it made you would know this more than me, but it just made you remember the essence of the Lakers and what it was like to be a Laker fan and go to a Laker game and actually see like everybody was there. You don't get that no more because they're not that good.
Nah.
But you got the opportunity to see like what it's like, because the Knicks, it's like the New York Knicks. You got it over here. You're always going to have celebrities. Right. And you can always count on Jack Nicholson, I think, still be at the Lakers game. But what was at the Lakers, I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know, maybe due to health.
You can pretty much bet on it, just like Spike Lee at the Knicks and other dudes. Well, is it the Knicks or the Clippers that he likes?
Oh, yeah, he liked the Clippers.
Dude.
Clippers.
Who?
I forgot his name, but he's a Clipper fan. I know you're talking about. White dude, yeah. Older guy.
Yeah. Okay. He always at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
But basically, as a Laker fan, just tell me, were you up watching it? How did it feel? And then we'll talk about my thoughts on the whole situation as well.
All right. Well, two things.
Savannah James. Woo!
Jesus Lord.
Gracious.
I unfortunately didn't see the moment. At the moment, I was up since like 3 a.m. It was a West Coast game. At halftime, I'm watching the game, and I'm sitting in this seat right here, and I'm doing this, bro. I'm like, bro, he only got 16 points left. Like, I ain't gonna make it. I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. He had 16 points left to break the record at halftime, and I was literally nodding like a baby. So I ended up dozing off. I woke up early the next morning, and you know what I'm saying, I caught it all. It was just a dope moment, man. Like you said, seeing everybody at the game. Hov was there. Shit, who wasn't there, man? Like, unfortunately, Kobe wasn't there, but I knew he definitely would have been there. But it was just dope. Even if I wasn't a Lakers fan, it's dope to see. I remember growing up and only liking the Lakers. Like, I ain't pay attention to no other players. I ain't give a fuck about no other teams. Didn't acknowledge how good they were or not. I liked the Lakers, and all I knew was I wanted them to win. Fuck everybody else. But then as you appreciate the game, you're looking, oh shit, that dude over there nasty. I want him on my team. Like, who's that? So even if I wasn't a Lakers fan, watching it as a basketball fan in general, watching him break a record that I never thought would be broken, I'd stand up and applaud that 10 times over, no matter if it was Giannis or KD or whoever, because that's a record that stood for 40 years, bro. Some of the greatest players that ever picked up basketball played this game. Not even got close. They ain't even got close. Bro, it's got to be in some way kind of better than winning a championship because there's going to be a new crown every year. But there ain't going to be a number one leading scorer of all time every year, bro. And he going to hold that bitch for a long time. He going to hold that bitch for a long time. Just like Steph Curry, not to shift attention, just like Steph Curry about to break that 3-point record wide the fuck open. Ain't nobody going to catch that for a long time. Not even close. I don't know what superhuman being going to be made for these records to be broken in the future, but we ain't going to see it.
It takes too much to break, to actually come close to.
You got to do at least 20 years to
20
break
years
that record, bro.
at like 30.
At 30 a game.
At 30 a game.
A year.
Well, LeBron is averaging 27. This is 20th year. So you got to average, 27
for 20
years, which does not happen. You can't be in your 20th
scandal free.
20 years in the NBA is you coming off the bench. You not averaging 30.
You're not averaging 30. You're not even averaging 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, you might be averaging 15 at best.
Now, what shocked me was that the NBA actually stopped the game. Commissioner came out and they sat there and they did like a little ceremony. Little ceremony. I thought that was. I still don't know how to feel about that. And I don't know if you're the opposing team. Do you expect that, or like you got to have a conversation? Do I have a conversation with you?
You the head coach.
Do I have a conversation?
LeBron's probably going to drop 60 on us tonight, right?
I mean, I'm the commissioner, and I come into your locker room like, listen, it's a possibility he breaks the record tonight. We're going to stop the game. Or because I don't know if they told him that. They just stopped the game. Because if you think about last year or 2 years ago when Steph broke the record, there was no ceremony. They stopped the game. They let him hug his dad and hug his mom, and they let him get himself together. But they did not come out and say, people, LeBron, Steph Curry, the new basketball, like the commissioner walked out as if he was handing him the MVP or the world championship.
We've seen new 3-point champions, though. We ain't seen on the scale of Steph Curry, but we've witnessed niggas break that record before.
Okay, well, let's talk about it because when Ray Allen broke it, they gave him nothing. They didn't even stop the game.
Even before that.
When Reggie Miller.
Wasn't that big of a deal. Good job, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
When he broke the like Doc Rivers didn't call timeout. He didn't take a foul. They just went to the next play.
There was no auditorium applause.
No nothing.
Hey man.
Well, no. He was in Boston and they're smart people, so they know he did it, but it was just, hey, get on defense. Don't get beat by your man. I just broke the record. You never know what's going through your body. So when Steph did it, he
got acknowledged.
He did. He got acknowledged. But this here is a little different, bro. They stopped the game, and the commissioner walked out to the center court.
This is majorly different, bro. This is a record that stood for 40 years. Somebody made a good point, dog, and I was like, damn. They said not everybody is saying, rightfully so, that LeBron's the greatest. You know what I'm saying? He's just that third, right? Somebody was like, I'm confused. If Kareem had this record for 40 years and he has 6 championships with 6 MVPs, how come no one ever called him the greatest?
Because of his personality. He was one of them. First he changed his name. Like he was. You gotta watch the Bill Russell doc, bro. But he was one of them guys that was disrupting the status quo. Which is kind of like if Muhammad Ali didn't call himself the greatest, nobody else would.
Oh, well, bitch, shout out to Kareem then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Kareem was one of them guys who, Muslim, and he was standing next to Muhammad. He stood next to all of them, so he wasn't that guy, and he wasn't a people person. He wasn't marketable. Jordan, though.
He was in movies. That's probably later in his career.
Yeah. Jordan, on the other end, people are always going to be attached to more realistic figures, right? Because the game was dominated by big men. 100 points. And he had 50 one time, like in the season. Like Bill Russell, 11 championships. And he was the coach. But when you 6'6", you're more realistically, you look more like the people, and it's easy to market the game around you. So a lot of people say when Jordan came into the league, or when Jordan finally took over, the money became so great. Like the NBA exploded so much that it wasn't just about championships, scoring, which everything he did. Like he did everything Kareem and them did for what he had. Like he did 2 3-peats. Don't get me wrong. I respect the hell out of Boston, what they did in the 60s, bro. Like, you got to watch that doc.
Yeah.
Like, they was winning game 7s. They was winning by 1 point. They was hitting game winners. They could not have won. They did not have to win 11. That's what I'm saying.
Man, fuck
the way,
Celtics,
but but I'm saying the way, I get it, Laker fan. And they beat the Lakers.
All right.
Bro, they was beating Jerry West.
He was 1-9.
Bro, they was beating Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. Like, they had players. They'll make you, they'll try to convince you they was playing against, like, Bill Russell had the ball high up and the white boys couldn't get the ball. Bro, can you imagine having 4 John Stocktons on your team, 4 Steve Nashes? I mean, guys' pull-up games was crisp. Nah. They didn't have the athleticism, but when they pulled up, it was...
That's the niggas you punch in the stomach a little bit when you run past.
It was like 140 to 139 in regulation. Like, they was putting up buckets. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you got to be marketable. And Bill Russell didn't want to sign autographs. Didn't want to do this. And he was in Boston. They hated him. So you're not going to be the face. It was just easier for Jordan. That's just my opinion. It's just easier to market people who look more like Shaq. They never called Shaq the greatest. Why? We can't market you, big man. Now, Shaq did it himself by being a great personality. Imagine if Shaq didn't have his personality.
Right.
They would have never cared that he won 3 in a row, fam.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But Shaq is so great personality-wise, he forced it on you. You had to love Shaq. Allen Iverson, once again, a player who is more, you look more like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's more, that's just me. I can market you. Steph Curry, I can market you. Right. The kids look, the 6-foot men,
they make it look easier.
They look like the kids.
Right.
So that's why when the kids mimic Iverson, they mimic Steph, it's easy to do that. You really don't see in Westbrook. Westbrook was he was that dude at one time too.
You don't mimic.
You really don't see people mimicking Durant. You don't mimic people Jabbar, Durant, Giannis. You don't see people in the gym going, I'm Giannis. No. Yeah. They're going Curry. They're going Curry.
Because you ain't 6'10".
Because you're not 6'10". Right. That's all I'm saying.
Right. You can't get the rebound, take 3 dribbles, and then jump from the free throw line and dunk it.
Absolutely. It's not too many out there. It's not too many out there.
Can do that. Nobody's
shit. But know what they can do?
Nobody's doing that shit at LA Fitness.
They can put that sleeve on, and they can shoot. They can do the crossover, and they can shoot a 3. It's easier to market that. So that's, to me, that's why I think. But yeah, Kareem, he has everything. But at the same time, though, Magic had took over. Like, Magic helped him get like the last 3-4 of those rings, bro. Let's keep it a buck, fam.
Of course.
He was on his last leg. So you can have 6, but if you weren't dominant 6, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might have won them MVPs early in his career.
I mean, even his first one with Milwaukee. Like, he had, I can't remember his name, but the guard that was there, there's a vet. Like, he got traded there when Kareem got there, but that wasn't his first year in Milwaukee either. So that's what. Shout out to LeBron, man. That's a record I thought I'd never see be broken.
Yeah, shout out to LeBron. That's pretty dope, pretty cool. We love it. Real quick, I want to talk to you about this as well. Son finds old sex tape of his mom having sex with his uncle.
Oh my God. Oh. Why you want to bring that up?
Okay. Because listen.
Holy smokes.
This is the backstory. Uncle passed away.
I don't want to.
They went to the house to clean it out, found some DVDs, thought it was some regular porn, decided to take it home so him and his girl can enjoy. Turns out it was old flicks of the uncle. And he finds one with his mother and uncle.
This is uncle on his dad's side?
Yeah, brother.
This is dad's brother.
Yeah. So
and his mom.
Yes. So what the son doesn't know is, was his mom having an affair or was this before? And
nah, bro.
He's thinking of bringing it up to the pops.
He the uncle's son. He the uncle's son.
He's thinking of bringing it up to his pops. I bring that up because what are we doing? Does it matter? Like, does it matter that you're just finding out? We could have all been knew this. So I'm just saying, should son mind? I said son should mind his business, fam. Like, your mom had a life too, fam. And if she got with one brother, didn't work out, and got with the next brother, like, we didn't have social media back then. You only had access to who you had access to. Oh, he don't want you no more? I got you.
But wait, so hold the fuck up. So the uncle is actually the dad.
No, I'm not saying that. The dad, okay, so mom and pops and the son went to the funeral, right? But did not have time to clean out the uncle's house. The son went to go clean out the house, found some DVDs, took them home, thought it was regular flicks, found his uncle and his mother having sex. That does not mean that was the time she got knocked up. They just had an affair. He doesn't know if his dad knows. I'm telling you, mind your business. It's old. What are you bringing it up for? Mom slept with dad and uncle.
How old is this kid?
That's a grown man. I don't know.
He's
an adult because he took the flicks home to watch with his girl.
As a grown man, nah, I'm not bringing that up.
Okay.
As a grown man, hell no. Okay. I'm just not gonna go see my mom for a while. Might not answer the next couple phone calls.
I'm traumatized if I saw it, but I'm not holding that against mom either. Like, we don't know.
I'm not saying I'm holding it against her, but I just you see shit you ain't supposed to see about people that you feel a certain kind of way about. It fucks you up, man.
It does.
It fucks you up, and it's bad. It's kind of like, ew. Like, ew. You know how, man. Listen. You know what? I'm not gonna say that.
Because my thing is, I guess I look at it as, we know mom had a life, we know dad had a life, we know these things, right? And shout out to all the couples that celebrate 20, 30, 40, 60 years of marriage, but you got to know there was some ups and downs, and they still had a life before that. So if there was a situation where, something might have happened, you should not have taken the DVDs. They weren't yours. It's my personal belongings.
I mean, it's just unfortunate all around, man.
This has got you perturbed.
It's unfortunate that the mother got to be seen by her son in that light.
Yeah.
No child should have to see their mother in that way.
Yeah.
And no mother should be seen in that way by her child. It's just not becoming. I'm pretty disgusted myself. If I'm the kid, you as a grown man, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like, was that, so you start to ask yourself questions like, yo, was that dude she told me was my quote unquote Uncle Slim?
Well,
like,
now you thinking, well, you might be more invested in this if you really want to know who your pops is. Like, yo, is this really my dad?
That too. But then that would require asking questions.
But if I raised you for like 20-something years and he didn't, why does it matter?
It matters, bro.
It matters?
All
right, so if I've raised you for 25 years...
Then why the fuck you lie to me?
I thought I was your dad. Like, I thought too. What you talking about?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's a conversation you got to have with mom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
so we really buried my dad, not my uncle? Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Hell yeah, you got to know that.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So really my dad is in the grave?
Bro. I mean, these white people?
I don't know.
Let's assume they are. Let's assume they are. So that kid is killing everybody. You can bet your bottom dollar. You bet your bottom dollar. You can bet your bottom buck. That crib is inferno.
Oh man,
God, that's insane.
Real quick, before we get into the fresher fiascos and the Super Bowl predictions, Jay Prince and Offset are having a war of words with each other. Jay Prince has been taking a lot of criticism with the way he's been handling his beefs on social media. This isn't the first go around for him where people are looking at him like, oh, bro, why are you talking too much on social media? So apparently, the Prince family was on $1 million worth of game, promoting their innocence of the murder of Offset, I believe. Takeoff. We get them confused. Takeoff. And at the end of it, though, Jay Prince decides to let it be known that, hey, Offset, I hear your threats, and I don't take that lightly. I'll beat your ass in a nutshell. Mm-hmm. And then Offset replies with, I don't know you from a can of paint. You could have called my phone. Blase, 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 blah. Jay Prince responds again. But where are we at with this?
It's just weird. First of all, that's a word. He said I don't know you from a can of paint, but then said call my phone. Well, damn. How the hell nigga from a can of paint he's supposed to call your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, but whatever. It's just I can. It's some real personal shit. They trying to clear their name on one side continuously, as if, you know what I'm saying, to let people know they ain't had nothing to do with it. And the other side, you know what I'm saying, they lost somebody that was family. They lost a family member, bro, and somebody that they grew up with in life and through the business and went from rags to riches with. So it's extremely personal. And Jay Prince, you doing a lot of talking, bro. You just shut your ass up. Like, just basically, it's nobody on that side of the fence with Offset and them saying anything about the situation.
Well, he's saying he heard through the grapevine.
I mean, but if he hearing it through the grapevine, then that's something different. But nobody's saying nothing on their side on the internet. I'm pretty sure they're having conversations with people. They ain't just walking around mute. Well, the scenario.
I don't know, because in a sense, because basically what I'm listening to is, excuse me, Quavo and Offset aren't still on that good of speaking terms, right? Quavo just did a whole tribute to Takeoff at the Grammys, and Offset wasn't on stage, and they played the audio of the last two Migos arguing backstage, right? With that being said, is if you know for a fact that you did some real sneaky stuff to where this tragedy happened and they still won't let you, like, why wasn't he on stage? Like, we don't know. But you can just assume that, bro, they might not rock with you so heavy, regardless of what we all lost. I still don't want to stand next to you because you was a snake. We still don't know why the Migos broke up. If you know, Quavo and Takeoff had an album together. Like, they just got rid of Offset. Like, he just got put to the side. We don't really know that story. But you would think a tragedy like this would bring brothers together. It didn't. So with that being said, with Jay Prince spilling the beans of, listen, I spoke with Quavo. I spoke with their family. We all good. You, though, I know for a fact you on the outside, bro. We don't rock with you, and I'm not taking no threats from you, especially when you a snake. Like, I get it. Especially if somebody has the power, which Takeoff does, to put threats on somebody's family. When you got money, you got that power.
Which who does? Jay Prince?
Takeoff, right?
Takeoff passed away.
Who's Takeoff? Offset, bro. Why does Set? It's the off that's throwing me off. Okay. Offset, Takeoff, Offset. Offset has the power to put a number on your head because he has money. So if I do hear through the grapevine, like, bro, you're threatening me and my family, that had nothing to do with you losing your family. I got to let you know somehow. And it's like he said, just like Offset, I'm calling Off. It's like Offset, you could have called my line. But either way, I feel like I can address it. I'll address it. I don't think he should have did that on Millions of Dollars Worth of Game. I don't think that he should have did that publicly. But if you put threats on my family, I'm going to let you know about it one way or the other. I just, so I get both sides. Yeah. At the same time, Mr. Off, you did lose a relative. You did lose somebody very close to you. You lost blood. And regardless if you guys were on speaking terms or not, it still hurts. So regardless, again, Mr. Prince, regardless of how out Off is, that's still his family. Right. And he still is entitled to be emotional and feel however he feel, regardless if I snaked him.
And also, it's not like...
Allegedly.
It's not like, I don't think it was no beef between Offset and Takeoff.
It's probably something between Quavo and Off.
But it probably was more so of a matter that Quavo and Takeoff spent more time together than... he did with all of them. So he just naturally gravitated towards his uncle being around him all the time. But I'm pretty sure him and Offset was still good, and he understood whatever was going on between those two. But and in regards to Quavo not letting him on stage or however that plays out,
I'm there. Like, I'm there.
I mean, I get it though, because he probably looked at it like a compounding situation. Like, that shit happened with you, and then this shit happened with him. Like, nah, man.
But it's not about you, though. If you're saying I didn't let him on because I'm Quavo and I might feel some type of way, then I think that's wrong because it's not about you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, they ain't ready to forgive, bro. Like, and I think it's different overall how he felt because he was there.
He was there.
Saw it. Like, he actually saw it happen, and I think that's different that's completely different type of trauma than you getting a call about it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably not the same person no more, bro. Like he completely different.
Absolutely. All right, man, let's get into it, man. Fresh or Fiasco, man. So the number one movie on Netflix, You People, starring Lauren London and Eddie Murphy, Nia Long, Mike Epps, you name it. What's the guy name, man?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, right?
Like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, like Hulk Hogan ain't lost weight, got
My
in
girl
shape.
said that. He was like, why he got his hair like that? Like Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother.
The number one movie on Netflix, you people dropped a week or two ago, and it's got people talking. And one of the things they're talking about is the fake CGI kiss from Lauren London to Jonah Hill. I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen it, I said, oh shit, it's the first time we've seen Lauren London lock lips with anybody since like ATL. Like she doesn't play those roles. Come to find out, they actually did not touch lips. They stopped, and the CGI technology put them together. And if you actually watch it now, you can see how fake it looks. Fresh or Fiasco, bro?
Fiasco, man. The fuck? Why? It was horrible. It was terrible CGI.
So you seen it when you first saw it? Like I wasn't paying attention like that.
I didn't watch it, to be honest with you. I started to, then I got up and started doing some other shit. But I'll keep it a buck with you. I only know because people was talking about it on social media. I think the first person I saw was the somebody on Charlemagne podcast, that white guy, the comedian. I forgot his name, but he's a funny dude. He was like, yo, they didn't even kiss. Like the CGI, you see their faces and they're like morphed. They're like slowly turned to the side. And then the next clip was the video, and I saw it. And I was like, that's terrible. Like, who got paid for that? They should get their money back because they didn't do a good job. I don't understand if you was going to kiss, why not just do what all motherfucking actors and actresses do and act out the kiss. I don't want that to be Fiasco, even though I love Lauren London. Like, I've been a fan of Lauren London since ATL, bro. I remember when we had like the VHS, I used to bring people over to the apartment and like, yo, I want you to watch ATL. And I would have this scene on when she was at the beach party or the pool party, like, yo, look at her, bro. She's fire. Who is you showing this to?
Oh, the man said, man, I just call them all over. And we used to be watching ATL. I was like, yo, check her out, friend. Yo, she back. But that's how you would like girls back then. Magazines, movies, you didn't have there was no social media.
Sound like prison.
But over the years, man, she stopped acting and just been doing her own thing. And you just really haven't seen her. So as I'm watching the movie, there's like no type of romance involved. And I'm thinking, I get it, this is Lauren London. Then at the end of the movie, I see a kiss. I say, oh shit, she kisses a guy, but there's no tongue. Come to find out that it was fake. I'm going to say Fiasco because if this is my role, like this is a movie for me, and you cast the leading lady, yes, the first thing I'm going to think of, I'm going to have a kissing scene with this person. Nobody's going to rob me of the full experience of a romantic film. That's what I'm saying. What romantic film does not have any type of kissing in it? Especially if you're somewhat attracted to that actress. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to go Fiasco. I love Lauren London, but I would have had her replaced with somebody I can actually lock lips with because this is a romantic film and there is no romantic film without romance.
Plot twist. Now, I might not believe this one, but how do we know Jonah Hill didn't want to kiss her?
Oh, okay. That's the hill we going to die on. Let's go there.
How do we know?
All right. Did Jonah Hill?
You know what? My wife said. I don't really do these roles anymore since I got married, so we're going to have to fake the kiss. I hope you're okay with that. Respectfully, out of professional courtesy.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'll take that. Fresh or Fiasco, man. Brett Favre sued Shannon Sharp and others for defamation over the Mississippi welfare case. Other people include Matt McAfee and Shad White, Mississippi State Auditor Shad White, and radio host Mac. I can't say this guy's name. Pat McAfee. Whatever, man. And Shannon Sharp. I don't know why I'm tongue twisting this go. Like Pat McAfee. There it is. Pat McAfee. Tripping. But Brett Favre is on. This does not say that he did not take from the Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, and What it's saying, Shannon allegedly referred to Brett as a sleazeball back in September 2022 and accused Favre of knowingly stealing $1.1 million in Mississippi welfare funds for speeches Favre never made. Favre's lawsuit claims that Shannon refused a request to retract and apologize for the statement. So did we find out that Favre was not money grabbing, or because I didn't hear nobody come out and say otherwise.
Man, he was stealing, man.
That's where we're at. You were stealing. You stealing, got bro. Paid for some speeches you never made, bro. And that's the hill we're gonna die on.
This nigga did the most, and then he doing more, man. You would get enough money, you want to sue somebody else.
And especially, we're not even talking about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, which our conversation was before was, right. Why ain't nobody talking about this? Well, we've moved on, Mr. Favre. Not even call you Mr. Favre. Fuck Brett. LeBron James has broken the scoring record. It's the Super Bowl weekend. There's a lot of other things going on. I mean, we could talk about multiple injustices in the world. We're not actually talking about you anymore, which I wish we would have talked about you more at that time and continue to talk about you, especially if this is what you did. But now to flip it, this could be I'm gonna go fiasco because of where this could actually lead to. It's like you can't talk about nothing no more. Yeah. Or maybe you could just say, I don't know. You gotta go a disclaimer. I don't know if you did this or not, but if somebody did.
But I guess the fact that he never was charged with nothing and it's being reported or allegedly he didn't get arrested or brought to court since people were speaking ill in his name publicly on public platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, this like, why are you saying this about me? I didn't do that. Who said I did that?
But for my understanding,
it's really fucked up.
I know I guess it takes time for lawsuits and things like this to happen, but we're not talking. My point is we're not speaking on your name no more. We moved on.
Right.
There's other things happening. For this to come out the blue, it's just like I could see now maybe he did. I don't know. I don't watch the Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless show. I don't know what Shannon talks about on his personal podcast. I don't know what Pat McAfee talks about on his shows. So I don't know if they are still like, hey, man, speaking of which, fuck Brett Favre. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. I don't know if they just throw that in there from time to time. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, I don't think he should be able to get away with this. I think he should be able to like countersue or some way, somehow, especially if you're stealing from the poorest state in the United States for your own come up, you sleaze bag, scumbag, you scumball, you loser. Get out of here. Fresher fiasco, man. New bill will allow inmates to donate their organs for a year off their prison sentence. Fresher fiasco. Bro, this is a fiasco. This is a fiasco, bro.
Fiasco, man. What the fuck, bitch? I need more than a year.
I'm doing the year. I might as well just finish it off, fam.
No, yeah, right. It's my last year.
It's my last year.
If I got 2 years left,
fam, I'm doing the year, fam. You're not about to open me up and take out my goods,
bro. You gonna take my kidney? All right, just a year.
Just a year, bro.
I need like 7 years off of that kidney, man. So shit like that.
Yeah. I think now we're talking. Like, and I guess it depends on what these people actually did. I mean, you can't just give anybody a year off their time, if you're like some mass rapist or murderer. So I don't know. But more than likely, if you're in there for like 5, 6, 7 years and you got one more year to go, or if you're in there for 7 years and they go, hey, listen, sign these papers. Like, you ain't do no time yet. You got 7 years. Sign this paper, we'll knock 1 year off. I'm still not signing it, fam. Like, if you're just going to knock 1, 6 is 7. You get what I'm saying? By the time I'm in there for 6, I might as well do the 7. It's nothing to me. They're not giving them enough to want to actually get out that year early. I can do a whole nother 365 for this baby. I done did 1,000, 2,000 days already. Fiasco. That's where I'm at with you. Fiasco too, right?
Yeah, it's a fiasco.
Real quick, man, before we get up out of here, man. Super Bowl predictions. What do we got? The Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, Black History Month. Let's get it. Who we got? Can't lose.
Eagles.
Eagles?
Yeah.
You're not a fan of the Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, I like Patrick Mahomes, but I don't give a fuck about the Chiefs.
I personally have
really
not
care about the Eagles either, but at least they the closest thing to a hometown team, and they're gonna get for football. So
yeah, like their celebration is our celebration. You can just party, you can just squeeze your way in there. You don't have to celebrate their win, but you can enjoy a celebration.
Yeah, I can enjoy them and celebrating
somewhere. Somebody's half off a meal, or Dunkin' Donuts is giving out free coffee. Like, you can celebrate if the Eagles win. There's a celebration somewhere that you can benefit from without being an Eagles fan. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, free coffee, free drinks anywhere. Something's happening.
I don't drink coffee, but yeah, to those who do, yeah, easy.
Free munchkins, anything. High scoring game, 20 to 30 to 30s or the 20s. What you got prediction score wise?
27-38. No, 27-35.
35-28. Gotcha. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man. For no reason at all. Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna go with the Eagles because I was told there is a special guy out there who has predicted the Super Bowl winners since 2015. He has not got them wrong yet, and he said the Eagles are going to win. I don't know this guy, but he has not gotten wrong ever since. He's predicted every winner.
Really?
Right. I can't remember who this guy was. We was having a brief conversation.
I think I've seen it on,
but this guy has predicted every winner, and I think he's predicted it to up to like 20 or 2030, possibly. And yep, he hasn't been wrong yet. And he said the Eagles was going to win. And nobody even had the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year. I said, wait a minute. So he had Tampa Bay winning the Super Bowl 2 years ago before we even had Tom Brady, and it was terrible. He's like, yeah, he picked the winners. Yep. So if you're a Buffalo fan, I believe they're going to win the next 2 years. Not next year, but the year after. Stuff like that. So
we'll see.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
We'll see.
All right, you got any closing remarks before we get up out of here?
It's
nice outside to be February.
Nah, it is nice outside. It's time for me to be dad, though.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I got a parent-teacher conference I'm about to go to. It's Zoom, but we still got to set up and get there.
I hate them. Everybody be talking over everybody. But, whatever.
Well, episode 203 of the Podcast Brothers. We out.